inflammation and the formation of scar tissues. The symptoms include painful periods that can be incapacitating, persistent pain in the pelvic region, significant discomfort during sexual activity, painful bowel movements, and urination. Mr. Speaker, the late Njambi was a renowned media personality, reggae master of ceremonies, and public advocate. Battled endometriosis for many years, severe, leading to repeat lung collapse during a menstrual cycle, a rare and extreme manifestation known as thoracic endometriosis. Despite her personal suffering, Njambi used her platform to educate and raise awareness about endometriosis. She openly shared her journey through social media and public forums, highlighting the physical, emotional, and financial challenges posed by the disease. Njambi's advocacy work shed light on the struggles of many women suffering in silence and pushed better healthcare support and policy. On Kenyan women, the government through the Ministry of Health may consider undertaking the following actions. 1, launch innovative and national-wide campaigns to educate the public about endometriosis, its symptoms, and importance of seeking medical advice. Ensure that diagnostic and treatment services for endometriosis are available and affordable in both urban and rural areas to provide specialized training for on Kenyan women. The government through the Ministry of Women, the government issue, women, the government issue, women, the government issue,
I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget regarding the 156 billion loan advanced to Kenya by the World Bank, with the condition of integrating 400,000 refugees. In the statement, the committee should confirm whether the 156 billion is a loan or a grant, and explain why the condition to integrate refugees should be attached to approval of the funding, and establish the origin of the 400,000 refugees, explaining any correlation between the Kenya shillings 156 billion being given to Kenya and the integration of these refugees, why they're in Kenya now, and the criteria and parameters of them being in Kenya. I thank you.
Senator Faki.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources on the land problems in Mombasa County and other coastal counties. Mr. Speaker, sir, land has been a thorny issue in Mombasa and the entire coastal counties. There are historical land claims and also land invasions that have deprived genuine landowners of their legitimate land rights. This has resulted in many people being classified as squatters with no hope of ever owning the land on which they have settled. Many people are also left in the limbo after brokers invade people's lands and sell it to the unsuspecting members of the public, only for them to realize that those who sold them the land had no titles. This sad state of affairs has undermined the right, as the houses built on these lands have no title deeds and are unrecognized. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee should, one, enumerate efforts by the government to resolve the land management and ownership issues in the coastal counties. Number two, confirm government has considered buying land to settle the squatters residing in coastal counties or facilitating squatters to access affordable credit to buy the land on which their structures stand. And number three, state actions taken, if any, by the national and county governments to provide essential services such as water, health, markets, and others in areas where the squatters have settled so that they live as normal human beings. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Boni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Affairs regarding the harassment by the police of residents of the Ikolomani constituency following a mining rights conflict between a private gold mining investor by the name of Shanta Gold Limited and the residents of the Ikolomani constituency, leading to the death of one person. Mr. Speaker, allow me, in respect of Vincent Moi, to give my condolences as I raise this statement, because he's the man who lost his life in that conflict. And allow me, Mr. Speaker, to thank the PS Raymond Omolo for his swift action when I went to his office and there was a standoff between the police and the community. He ordered that Shanta Gold machines be moved out of Ikolomani with immediate effect, which was done, and it retained normalcy. Mr. Speaker, I thank the PS. I would like in this statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee to, one, explain the circumstances leading to the deaths of these residents in Ikolomani on the 16th of June, 2024, following the ongoing conflict between residents and the mining company over mining rights. And two, state measures taken by the police to investigate and arrest those responsible for the death of the resident, stating when the said suspect will be produced in court to face charges. Three, state the immediate measures taken by the security agencies in Ikolomani to mitigate the conflict and restore normalcy, including any measures to restrain the investor from exacerbating this conflict. Four, investigate the concerns of the residents of Ikolomani constituency in Kakamega County with a view of addressing the conflict between the investor and the residents. And finally, but not least, Mr. Speaker, find out why unscrupulous local security personnel are aiding the mining company to access the gold mines in total disregard of the views of other stakeholders, and recommend measures to address the matter. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Chute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, on behalf of Senator Mohamed Chute, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations regarding the attacks on residents of Anona Waigoda, and Abo villages in Marsabit County by Ethiopian government forces. Mr. Speaker, sir, for decades, the Ethiopian government has carried out military operations across the border with Kenya, where they end up harassing and attacking residents of Marsabit County. The most recent attack occurred 2 weeks ago, during which the aforementioned villages were attacked, several houses burned, and motorbikes and mobile phones confiscated. In the statement, the committee should, 1, inform the Senate of any humanitarian assistance extended to the residents displaced during these attacks, providing details of any initiatives by the government to resettle them. And 2, provide details of strategies in place by the government of Kenya to reclaim the confiscated belongings of the residents of Marsabit County and protect them from similar attacks in future. And 3, state any plans by the government to deploy the Kenya Defense Forces in Sororo sub-county to heighten security in the area and defend the residents against these, providing timelines within which this will be effected. Senator Mohamed Chute. Mr. Speaker, the second statement. On behalf of Senator Mohamed Chute, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense, and Foreign Relations regarding ongoing mining activities at Hilo Gold Mine in Moyale, Marsabit County, despite its closure by the government via a Gazette notice of March 13, 2024, which banned all the artisanal mining and other human activities within that area over security concerns. In the statement, the committee should, 1, investigate why only a certain people have been allowed to access to the mine after its closure, evidenced by recent incidents where 5 people were reported dead, while 2 others were injured after the mine collapsed. And 2, interrogate the cause of the crashes that claimed 7 lives and resulted to several artisans sustaining injuries and closure of the mine, stating the action to be taken to establish a cohesion amongst the communities involved in the crashes from the Dabel community and the Raja Marsabit County to work in harmony in the mining center. Senator Mohamed Chute, thank you.
Senator Okongo Mugene.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 531 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries regarding the postponement